best girls around tonight on our own Stuttering John Swimsuit Edition. Stuttering John. So anyway, wait a second. Where is Howard? Howard.
Here I am.
You're supposed to be sitting over here, Howard. Come here, you dummy.
Right.
Come on, you moron.
Okay.
Don't you know that your segment is first?
Hero of the stupid.
That's right. He is pretty. Come here. There he is. Hero of the stupid. Yes, that's right. Hero of the stupid. Look at you. Look at that freaking haircut. Look at that freaking haircut. Who are you? King Louis XIV? Look at that. David Cassidy laughs at you. Look at that thing.
What is this, man?
Now, how old are you?
I'm 38.
38 years old. You know what you are? A 38-year-old loser. And you know what you need on your forehead? A big L, as in loser.
Hey, I'm not putting that on my head.
Yes, you are putting
I'm not putting that on my head.
I'll fire you. Get it on your head.
Come here. This job?
Get it on your head, little Howie. Howie getting money. Here we go. There we go.
Hey,
big
man,
L. And if you get a better attitude, we'll put a big W there for you. All right, so listen, now you went out and interviewed some celebrities, I believe?
I went out and interviewed some celebrities.
Yeah, okay, all right. And, okay, very good. Now let's see what happened.
Okay.
Cindy Crawford, it's me, Howard Stern from the Stuttering John Show. Would you ever get a tattoo?
I would never have one because the ones I like are around the ankle, but I think when you're 50 and you're like standing up at your daughter's wedding, it's a little sad.
Hey, Eddie Van Halen. Yo, dude, do you like scrubbing your genitals with Comet and then rubbing them with steel wool?
Do you?
You want to do that right now?
Would you?
Hey, that was pretty good. Come on.
All right.
Come on, I did a good job.
You know,
Hey, seriously, I do a good job for you guys. I don't
you're
just put me
interview,
down.
aren't you? But let me just say something.
Hey, and a lot of people write to me. I get a lot of fan mail.
but
You got a lot of fans?
No,
Yeah, but
I
Robin-
get people writing to me. You know.
I write the questions, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's my puppet.
Yeah, but
a marionette.
Yeah, but I ask the questions, okay?
Yeah, well,
So,
okay.
you know.
Hey, listen, I think you're a good guy. You know, but it's just that annoying voice you got. You know, that annoying delivery. You know, hey, Howard, hey. You know, hey. You know, it's just annoying. It's
I don't get this. I don't understand.
Let me ask you a question.
What can I do for you guys?
What would have happened to you if it wasn't for me?
I don't know.
Very good. Okay. Let's bring out our spokesmodel, please. Is this, please?
Yum, 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 yum. Yup.
Why do you laugh at him when he does that?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, look at that.
Yum, 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 yum.
What's your name? Missy, huh? Wow. Can I put my finger in your belly button?
He's a star. Don't laugh at him.
Smells like home cooking. Yeah. Whoa, so you're here with Snapple, huh? Do you drink Snapple?
Hey, John, can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? That's some gay shit.
Oh.
That's some gay shit.
Three people caught in a web, swirling toward the vortex of unrelenting fantasy. Stuttering John Melendez, host of a national television show. Some things are just too bizarre, even for the Twilight Zone.
Let me just tell you something. That was the stupidest segment we've ever done.
I kind of like it.
And you're a retard. And a matter of fact, here, John, put this L on because really, that will never happen in your wildest dreams. Not even in the
Look
Twilight
at how he
Zone.
puts an L on.
Look at that. Very nice. Big dope. Huh? He's some little actress, isn't he?
Oh.
He really is. All
I
right.
tell you, Meryl Streep better watch out.
Yeah, well, there was the Twilight Zone in John's dreams. John says to me, I was really good as the host of the show.
Was all right? Was okay?
I was bored out of my mind.
You were a terrible host.
Is this L for likable?
That's L for a guy who's 26 years old and still lives with his parents. It's called a big L for loser. Anyway, let's pay attention to our spokesmodel. And your name is?
Missy?
Missy. Oh, I dig that. You might be the best-looking spokesmodel we ever had. And you are a fan of this show?
Yes.
You actually watch it all the time?
Yes.
How old are you?
24.
24. That's so young. Too young. So young. See, John, this is how it's done, you big
This
dummy.
is charisma.
This is charisma.
Hey, this is 50 shows. You practice
This
on.
is me getting
No,
ratings.
no. This is charisma.
Charisma.
Either you've got it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah, you vulture.
All right.
Yo,
very
I can
good.
put this L on her lips there. Shut her up for a second.
Now, it says here that you tried sleeping with another couple repeatedly.
No, well,
What's that all about?
no, it was a friend of mine wanted to experiment and try that, and then she changed her mind, and nothing happened.
But you want to sleep with a couple? Is that it?
No, it wasn't me, really.
Because
But
I'm
you
a-
were willing
More
to
her.
go along?
Hey, if my wife is watching, what's wrong with bringing her home? What is wrong with that? Would you like to come home and be with me and my wife?
Well,
Really? That's not a no.
You'll take it.
I'll take that. Hey, never mind all this nonsense. Believe me. This
Because we've
is
got something pure and natural.
here's something pure
to
now. Here,
talk
please
about.
hold that up. And that's your natural hair color?
yes.
That's very good. You're very light. I mean, I don't even see any hair on your body. You know that? Good for you. Boy, that's the way all women should be. Hairless. Like a baby.
As opposed to you.
As opposed to me, a big mess. Snapple iced tea is delicious and refreshing because they're 100% real brewed. Now, most teas are made with extract. You know what tea extract is? Do you know
I
what
can't
that is?
believe this.
What?
I just looked at what they did. You said most teas, and immediately they went to her breast.
That's right. It's unbelievable. That's how we do this show. That's how we get ratings. And you wonder why we're beating Saturday Night Live. Snapple is 100% pure tea. It is not made with extract. That's why it tastes so good. No extracts, no concentrates. It's steeped the old-fashioned way. It's available in original form with lemon, diet made with 100% NutraSweet, unsweetened with lemon, raspberry, orange, and cranberry. Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth. We'll be right back. With you in a moment, Diane. First, though, let me introduce the senior editor of our swimsuit issue, Don, the security guard. Don, why don't you tell everybody what we're looking for in a CoverGirl model so Diane gets an idea of what we're doing here.
Fine. Thank you, Howard. As you know, the Stern Illustrated swimsuit issue searches for the young lady who best embodies the qualities of beauty, poise, and innocence while still giving off an aura of raw sexuality. A vibrant person with classic good looks. Some of the qualities we're seeking are good bone structure, luxurious hair, fine features.
Now, Diane, what are your feelings on the Howard Stern swimsuit issue?
Well, it sounds like it's going to be like most of the women as decorative objects. You're doing specifically a swimsuit issue. You're not boxed in a sports magazine context, so maybe you get a little more leeway than Sports Illustrated does.
Because you're against Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
The swimsuit issue, yeah.
All right. But now the Howard Stern swimsuit issue will have no redeeming
There
value.
won't be any articles about anything,
No,
just
there won't be.
swimsuits.
It will just be swimsuits, me posing the women, me looking at the women, me watching the
Dressing the women.
women. I will be oiling the women. I mean, it's really got to be wrong. I mean, if you don't tell me it's wrong, nobody will tell me it's wrong.
Please say it's wrong.
Please say it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Thank you. I mean, you don't have the National Organization of Women to tell you it's, it's right.
That's wrong. It's for women.
Well, I mean, for women. So tell me, what have you got against the Howard Stern swimsuit issue?
Well, I
You haven't even
appreciate...
seen it yet.
No, I haven't even seen it yet, and I appreciate that, like feminism, you are pushing the envelope of what's acceptable in
thank you.
society.
Everybody
Okay,
loves Howard.
that's the good news.
Well, everybody loves me, it seems. Even the National Organization for Women.
I wanted to make the point that what is our problem with the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, yours is a whole other thing, is that this is a place that women athletes should be celebrated. This year we saw women athletes take all 5 gold medals. That's it. The guys didn't get any, which is too bad, and maybe that's a different problem. But we should be celebrating. They've done almost 2,000 Sports Illustrated covers. Out of those 2,000 covers, 146 have featured women. That's a lousy percentage. And 28 of those have been swimsuit covers. Girl watching is not a sport, and I say girl in quotes.
Well, there it is. That is the opinion of the National Organization for Women.
Well, this is not a sports issue. She's right about that.
So I think what Diane is saying, what we're doing is okay. I think I might be
We're
getting...
just going with the swimsuit issue.
Maybe I'm a moron, but I think Diane's saying it's okay for us to do our swimsuit issue. I can't believe it. Now, Diane, of course, you are not interested in being in the swimsuit issue. I understand that.
Right.
So I will not ask you to partake in that,
Now,
unless
let's-
you want to go for the $1,000 prize.
No.
We've got to be happy to audition you.
Got to go rescue my son from after school. I'd rather do that.
I got you. All right, so I want to thank Diane for coming. Now, when we come back, I don't know, Diane, I guess you're going to want to leave for this part of the show when I actually do the selection of the women.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be, there's going to be a lot of stripping,
Yeah.
a lot of nudity, a lot of stuff like
Do you
that.
have,
Would you
are
do
you
me-
opposed to stripping and nudity and posing?
I don't think that's the way that I would phrase it. What I don't want to do, and I was going to ask you if you could try not to do this, is to breaking women up into pieces. You know, it's not body parts that win gold medals. It's not body parts that do your hair or whatever. So if you could do that, at least try this, just this once, to see women as a whole being.
I take the whole woman in. When I select for the swimsuit issue,
that
Robin,
right?
I
Every
take the
part of her.
whole woman in.
Yeah.
So you're right, Diane, I do agree with you. Look at all parts of the woman when evaluating. Just don't look at a woman's breast or her legs. Because to be the perfect swimsuit model, you should look at the whole woman.
I see.
I agree with that. You two make a nice couple, by the way. I don't know if anybody's ever said. Have you ever met?
No, not until just now.
I think we look like the normal half of the table. But
You do look like the normal half of the table. Except you don't know him very well. That's it. All right, I tell you what, let me take a break. And then, Diane, I must begin. Even though I hear what you're saying, I must begin the swimsuit issue because there's one thing I love even more than women.
What's that?
And that's ratings. I'll do anything for ratings when we come back, right after these words. Thank you, Diane. How was that? What we're going to do is ask the women to audition here.
Right.
Out of all of these beautiful women that came down here, only 3 of them can really be in the swimsuit final issue, and then we'll pick the cover girl after that. All right, Gary, now show us who we have here.
Okay, I want to introduce you the Boobsy Twins. Why don't you step up, Boobsy Twins, and you can, I guess you can take your jackets off.
Yeah, why don't you guys do that? Take that off for us.
Guess which one had the implants?
Now, what do you mean Boobsy Twins? Are you girls do an act together? Is that it?
Yes, Howard, we do.
So let me see. Now, if you're posing for our issue, and you're going to be in here taking pictures and stuff if we choose you, can you girls pout a little bit like they do in the swimsuit issue? Let me see. Let me see how that looks. Now, you girls obviously had breast implants. Is that right?
One does.
One of you do? Which one has breast implants?
I do.
And aren't you worried about that silicone leaking in?
Well, I've been worried about that. I can worry about secondhand cigarette smoke and all the pollution. And, I mean, if they're going to outlaw implants, they should outlaw cigarettes because there's proof that they cause cancer. There's no proof silicone causes cancer.
Now, girls, do you strip down into some kind of bikinis?
Actually, we're not prepared to strip down today. We've got a 6:30 show to do, but we wanted to give you a sample of our S&M act later.
You mean if you did the, if we chose you, you would do an S&M act in front of our cameras?
Oh, yes.
Did you hear that scream?
Wow, all right. Twins. All right, that's good. That's it. Now, they work as a team,
Boobsy
right?
Twins. You got to take both of them if you take them.
Right. If I take them, I take both of
Do
them.
they
Robin.
count as one girl?
That counts as one girl, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let me meet some more of the girls who came down to our studio.
Santana? Santana, can you come down?
Santana.
Yes.
Let's see, meet Santana.
Santana.
You
Now-
want to take off that coat,
Come on.
Santana?
Now, see, the outfit that Santana's wearing underneath, she makes her own clothing.
I see. Well, let me
Hi,
tell you something.
Howard.
You ought to, the name is Howard.
Howard. Hi.
Howard, not Howard.
Howard.
I say if you can't say Howard, we got to get you out of the country. That's what I say.
Well, you know, I'm Spanish, you know, so I'm not English person speaking. You know?
I see. Now, you're from, where are you from? Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
All right, let me see. Does that come off, that outerwear, so we can see your body? Because we are very demanding here on the show.
Okay.
Let me see that quickly. I see. And have you ever posed before, professionally?
No, not really. No.
Now, why do you want to be the Howard Stern swimsuit cover girl?
Just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it. All right. Let me see you pout to the camera, please. Quickly. Pouting? Yes. Let me see you pout. Oh, you are pouting.
Looks sad.
Is she wearing braces?
Do you have braces?
Yeah, I do.
How old are you, honey?
I'm 24.
Sweetheart, how are you going to be a cover girl with braces?
Well, you know, I go always hide my teeth.
All right, you can hide your teeth. Well, let me see your little jumping jacks, will you? The little jumping jacks. Uh-huh. I see. Very good. Uh-huh. Very good. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Very good. All right. And turn around, please, for our camera. Very good. All right. Ooh, yes. Oh, that certainly gets a round of applause. Go ahead. Let's bring in some more women and find out. We're keeping track of everybody.
Okay, I want to bring up our chemical. We have a chemical engineer from Princeton. It's very
All right,
pretty.
very good. Every girl wants to be the Miss Howard Stern swimsuit issue.
Take your jacket off, please.
Yes. Ooh, look at you. Very
Chemical
zombie.
engineer?
Chemical engineer. I can't believe it. You know what? Gary has bigger breasts than you, I think. Let me see.
Then I?
Oh, no, you actually have very beautiful breasts. What are those, C cups?
D.
Oh, D. Well,
No,
very
just
good.
C. Just
Now,
C.
are you a fan of the show? Is that what
I always watch it. I always get everyone at school to watch it.
All right. Have you ever posed for anything before?
I did an Almay commercial, and I've posed professionally a few times.
I see. And you are not opposed to being the cover girl, are you? You would like that very much.
Not at all. I have some talents,
All
too.
right. Let me see you bend over and touch your toes. Uh-huh. Very good. And the other direction, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. Very good. And do you mind?
She has some talents.
Oh, what talent do you have?
Well, I was a 3-time national judo champion.
Oh, really?
And I can flip anyone here.
Really?
Probably. Maybe.
Gary, would you care to...
Gary.
I'm game.
Really?
Yeah, what the hell?
All right, go ahead. Don't hurt him, though. Here we go. Here's boy Gary being flipped by a judo champion. Not that this is necessary for...
Whoa!
Oh. Oh, very good. All right, let's meet some... Very good, very good. And let's... how much do you weigh?
I'm weighing 107 right now.
You're weighing 107 right now.
How much do you weigh, Gary?
160.
Very good.
Okay, more or less.
And you are a black belt in judo.
Brown right now.
Brown, very good. Well, if you're brown, get down. Okay, let's see who's next.
Okay, next, can you come down the blonde in the back in the coat?
Yeah, come on. I'm getting a little disappointed
now,
here.
not only does she have a great body, but I'm going to tell you something interesting about her.
Yes.
She's a mother.
Yes, I am.
Well, that's fascinating. I've never met a mother before. You were very beautiful. How old are you?
20.
Well, let me tell you something. I'll tell you this, girls. That was Kevin McMahon's last promo. Now, let me see you pout for the camera. Yes, uh-huh. Is that it? I didn't say kiss, I mean pout. Like, look pouty, like a model.
You got to pose. You know,
Pose
you're
a
posing
little.
for pictures. Sexy.
Yeah, sexy pose. Let me see your sexiest pose. Uh-huh. I see. Sexy pose. What about bending over for the camera? Would you mind doing that?
Yeah.
You would mind doing
Yes,
that?
I would.
Well, you might not be the right material because we're going to have you in here doing a lot of wild scenes. You're a little uptight. Now, you saw her...
Nervous.
Oh, you're a little nervous?
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about some jumping jacks? All right. Jumping. Wait a second.
How's she doing them?
I don't know how to do that.
You know, I did jumping jacks like that. I failed my military test. And as a result, I never went to Vietnam. But very good. Thank you. I tell you what, I'll continue the auditions right after these words, all right? Who will be Miss Howard Stern next? I can't tell you how tough the decision is here.
It's very difficult putting together one of these issues.
You know, I thought the Sports Illustrated special was a little dopey. How hard could it be to put together a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue? But I got to tell you, Robin, this is tough. Is everybody enjoying being here with us and helping us decide who to choose for the big Howard Stern swimsuit issue? And by the way, our guys over there are keeping track. We're going to decide at the end of this which 3 women will pose in our swimsuit issue.
I'm glad I don't have to be a part of the selection.
Robin, one of those 3 women will win $1,000 as our cover girl. Now let's get back to Gary in the city.
Okay, you in the back. You come on up front here.
Gary, such a great orchestrator.
You in the back.
Up, look at her. Wow, she take off your top and wow, you are really nice. Wow. By the way, that's our own Ralph, the makeup man. You saw his berry a few weeks ago. Get a tight shot of the berry on Ralph's face. And there's something new growing on his forehead.
What is that?
What is that, Ralph?
New berry right here.
Is that a new berry? Very good. All right, get out of there. You're not funny.
You look good in a bikini.
Well, taxi, come on up.
Taxi?
Taxi, what kind of a name
Now,
is
do they
that?
call you taxi because when people see you, they say, I need a taxi?
Yeah, because the meter is on, honey.
Now, now you are a very interesting woman.
I know I am.
I'm going to ask you a question. Are you a man?
I'm both.
You used to be a man, didn't you?
I'm both.
I think she's still a man with breasts.
Is that right? Oh, so you have a penis. You know, I think I see something doing that.
I think I see something, too.
You do.
Now, you saw
I know I do.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I don't think we should exclude Taxi. Do you?
No, we're an equal opportunity show, I suppose.
Absolutely. Now, do you mind kissing Gary? Would you mind, Taxi?
Yeah.
No, get out of here.
Gary, it's for the audition.
Judo, but that's it.
No, it's for the audition process. If you don't mind, kiss him on the neck a little bit.
No.
Just a nibble on the neck.
No, I want you, Howard.
You don't want to do that? Why is that?
She says she wants you.
Well, Gary, you got to put the microphone near Taxi, not on yourself.
I want you, Howard.
Well, I'll tell you something. I would cut my penis off before I take it.
Because you make enough for me, Howard.
I make enough what?
You make enough bucks for me, Howard.
I see. Well, you're interested in a man with money, is it?
That's right.
I see.
I got the best of both worlds.
I see.
And I want the world to know it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm leaving the planet, so unfortunately you can't have me. It's unbelievable. Now, Taxi, do you mind pouting for the camera a little bit? Isn't that exciting? Look at that. Everything is moving.
Taxi's not afraid of the silicone.
I know you love it.
Taxi, are you afraid of silicone?
No, this is not silicone.
What is that?
This is all hormones.
You mean that is your own natural breast?
That's right.
You're saying any man can grow that?
Any man can grow it.
Well, I'll tell you something. I am moving to... 7.5
years.
Taxi, you might be interested in this. I am moving to the planet Krypton. And I don't even care that it exploded. I'm just going to go there.
You're just going to find a chunk and live on it.
That's all. I don't care. Now, okay, Taxi, thank you. Let's keep moving along with the selection process. We'll,
Okay, Howard, how about some beautiful Puerto Rican 20-year-old twins? Take your jackets off.
Do any white people watch Channel 9?
I wonder.
Here in New York?
Howard.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Howard.
Hey, you're very beautiful twins, and you saw our ad, and you came down because you want to win the $1,000.
Yeah.
And you girls are pretty wild. When I do the shoot with you, the actual posing, do you get wild?
Whatever you want, Howard.
Do you mind rubbing each other down with oil?
Never.
No.
Oh, of course not.
You wouldn't mind that?
No, we love it.
And you're twins, you're actual sisters.
Yes, identical.
And as sisters, you've rubbed each other down before?
We've done a lot of things together.
Really? You're wild. Have you ever been with the same man?
No.
You've never slept with the same man?
No.
Have the two of you seen each other naked?
Yes.
Now, where did you see each other naked?
Just today, before the show.
I see. Well, you know what a coincidence. You have on Ralph's bathing suit, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, girls, do you mind pouting for the camera a little bit?
Of course not.
Do you mind hugging each other for the camera a little bit?
not.
Let's just see how friendly you are. Oh, yes, you might be eligible. Now, what about bending over for the camera?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I see. I have to check out every part of their bodies. Well, you girls are certainly very liberal. I can't believe it. Now, this is unusual. You stole the same bathing suits, haven't you?
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Obviously, just because you're Puerto Rican doesn't mean you stole.
steal.
That's right, of course.
No.
I'm just kidding around about that. Well, you two are very beautiful. How old are you?
20.
Okay, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's very interesting. Who else is there, Gary? that we
Okay,
haven't seen?
you're right here. Come on
Yeah.
up. You take your jacket off.
Which girl will be our swimsuit model? Who will make the cover? Well, you look like Kathy Ireland a little bit, don't you?
I don't know, I guess so.
I can't believe it. Now, what kind of birth control do you like? The diaphragm?
No,
What do you like?
the pill.
The pill? You are on the pill.
Not now, I was.
When you were on it, did your breasts get very full?
Yes, very.
Well, those are not breast implants, are
No, they're real.
they? And you want to be a model. Why? Why do you want to be on the Howard Stern Swimsuit Edition?
Because I like you, Howard.
You like me, and you feel that this might advance your modeling career? Are you a model?
No, I'm not.
What do you do for a living?
I go to school and I work.
What kind of school are you in?
I'm studying to be a vet tech and I'm applying for medical school.
I see. Now, would you lick your lips for the camera, please? Wet them down as much as you can. Let me see. Wet them down more, please. And a little bit more. Can you stick your tongue all the way out and lick those lips? It's an unusual-looking tongue you've got there.
I was going to say, what's going on
What do you got growing on your tongue? Some fur? Let me see. Stick out that tongue again. Let me see that. You got a very ragged tongue. That tongue has seen some city miles on it.
What are you doing with that?
I tell you something. Now, you have a very beautiful body. How much do you weigh?
Thank you. 105.
All right. Do you mind jumping up and down for the camera? You see that? Yes. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you. And we'll take one more person now. Let's see if we can't find Miss Howard Stern.
Okay, you can come on up now.
All right.
You can take your jacket off.
All right. Wow. Well, you look very beautiful. Now, how old are you?
23.
23. And you want to be the cover of our issue? Why?
Because I love you.
You do. Wow. This is really like Sports Illustrated. I can't believe it. Now, you have a very small thong on. You ever go to the beach like that?
Oh, I don't go to the beach.
You don't go to the beach much? Do a lot of men come on to you all the time?
All the time.
I see.
But
And
I want you.
what was that?
But I want you.
Really?
I'm
What is it?
saving myself for you.
Why do all these women suddenly want me? Where were you when I was in high school? I was looking for you. I was looking for anybody. Now, your breasts are very beautiful. Are they your own?
They're all mine.
They are? And are you a stripper in a bar? Is that what you do?
Yes, I've stripped for you before, Howard.
You have? Where was that?
About a year and a half ago.
Well, why don't I remember
On
that?
the radio. I
On-
had long hair. And you spanked me.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Well, you think I'd remember that, Robin? Well, you were a bad girl. I had to spank you. I can't believe it.
Sounds like she knows you.
You want this, you want that. And your interviews haven't been so mind-blowing lately. They haven't been that great. John is now 25 years old and literally really has no future in sight. John is now 26 years old, and really, John has prepared for no kind of future.
How come, like, you know, I go out and, you know, do this stuff, and then you just bring me out and berate me?
What if it should happen that I am no longer in show business? What if I lose my voice to throat cancer?
Maybe it'll give me my own show.
Well, okay, maybe.